It's game time in Boston as the crowds look to cheer on the Celtics. Looking at Boston, they took a win in their last game against the Sacramento Kings. And kind of a close game, only a 4-point win, but a win nonetheless.
And they did just what you have to do as a road team, guys. They never allowed any momentum to build up against them. It seemed like every time they took a punch, they had a counter.
You'll like this, Steve. Reverse spurtability, we call that. If they had any defensive lapses, they immediately made up for it with some instant offense.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Irving and Waiters, the guards. The two stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. And it's Fry in at the center. James with it. He kicks it to Love. Back to James. Now Love inside. And stolen by Fry. Love can't hit.
Offensively, 1 of 4 to start. They're still trying to find their stroke.
Bradley kicks to Rondo. Back to Bradley. Pass to Olynyk. 6 to shoot. Celtics passing it around. And Bradley gets it to go on the assist from Olynyk. Bradley's got his first basket of the night.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
The drive by James. It's stolen by Green. Right side Green. There's the pass to Rondo. Outside Bradley. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at.
Well, true. The defenders shouldn't relax just because he missed that one. He's capable of getting hot in a hurry.
Now here's Waiters, averaging 8 points a game. Love with the screen for Waiters. Love outside. Shoots the 3. Nice shot by James. James has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Rondo is doubled. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Dishes it to LeBron. Inside. Here's Fry. No good. Now Boston takes it the other way. And here's Rondo, averaging 13 points a contest. Olynyk sets a screen for Rondo. Doubled by Fry. Just 5 to shoot. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Here are the top rebounders over the last month. You look at Fry. No doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game.
Boy, has he been strong down by the rim, seemingly getting every rebound.
Raiders on the wing, guarded by Bradley. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Irving against Rondo. He dishes it to Bradley. Feeds it to Olynyk. It's Bradley on the wing. He's guarded by Waiters. Spinning off the backside is James. Bradley can't get it to go. Bradley against Waiters. Waiters off a pick from Fry. In a wide open look for Irving. Offensive rebound. And Fry slams it in.
Boy, what a throwdown after doing a great job to corral the rebound.
Well, you know, there aren't that many players with a better nose for the ball than him.
Agreed.
And with the D always scattered after an offensive rebound, he knows exactly how to get that to work for him.
And Green gets it to go.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Oh, we get a chance to check out the numbers for Kyrie Irving. 7th in three-point field goal percentage, 15th in free throw percentage. Top 20 ranking in field goal percentage. He's done a nice job of creating good looks for himself.
And Steve, I really think he deserves an awful lot of credit for making it into the top 10 in three-point shooting. I mean, That's pretty high-quality marksmanship when you're a top 10 three-point shooter.
Now, here is Irving. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. It's up a three. Rebounded by the Celtics. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
You know, this game kicks off a three-game season series for these clubs. Definitely both looking to get that leg up tonight.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
That was one of those 3 or 4 plays that you see every night in an NBA game that just leaves you in awe.
Here is Rondo following the score by Cleveland. Bradley dishes to Rondo. Back to Bradley. He feeds it to Olynyk. And he overshot that one, missing.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
The kick out to LeBron. Another miss by James.
And very quickly here in the first quarter, pronounced advantage for them on the glass.
Yeah, that's a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Rondo passes to Olynyk. Back to Rondo. To the inside. Gilbert. Second chance effort. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Fry's got his 4th rebound in this one. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
And here's Rondo after LeBron James hitting the free. And a new group in for the Celtics. Green is checked in for Olynyk. Young comes in for Green. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Bradley. And Smart subbed in for Rajon Rondo. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Love. Aminu comes in for LeBron. Harris is checked in for Dion Waiters. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. He clearly thinks they have a speed advantage because he told his players that the objective every time they get the ball is to get out and run. He wants to see plenty of transition. Also, he was just as passionate when he told them that they needed to put everything they have into their offensive rebounding. We'll be watching how these adjustments work. Kev, there's still a lot of time left in this game.
Thanks again, Doris. And the Cavaliers with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. And Fry kicks to Aminu. Cleveland moving it around. Fry dishes to Aminu. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. We'll take a look at the Cavaliers, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, the Celtics just way behind.
Well, looking at Boston, I think they've got to be commended for getting to where they are in the standings. I mean, it's not exactly on top of the world, but it's a big improvement over last season.
No doubt about that, Clark. I mean, they're not a doormat anymore, and that's important. This team was embarrassed a year ago, but they took a lot of pride this season, and they've put in a lot of work to get better.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Marcus Smart missing that last shot. Aminu the pass to Harris. And Aminu kicks to Fry.
Down that time.
Huge advantage for them already.
And as well as they've played at both ends so far, this lead might continue to grow.
Here's Thornton. Last game he had 10 points. Green with a screen on Harris. Here's Thornton. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
The offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
From mid court. The shot will not go. Groove in for the Celtics. Green, he's checked in for Green. Morris comes in for Young. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Marcus Smart. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Smart. On the court for Cleveland, Irving and Waiters, the guards. The two stars, LeBron and Love at the 3 and the 4. And it's Fry in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Quickly, let's check out the league leaders in assists. Number 1, Rajon Rondo.
Tell you what, it's hard to argue with his status as the best passer in the NBA right now, guys. Those numbers are amazing.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Irving kicks to Fry. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Cavaliers?
Well, their frenetic defense has really been impressive, putting a lot of pressure on ball handlers and turning them over.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Now here's Rondo, averaging 13 points a contest. Now here is Morris. James covering. Morris dishes to Bradley. Just 4 to shoot. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
The Celtics have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.
Yeah, they've just been an ordinary team in terms of free throw shooting this year, guys. About 75%.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
Now, here is Irving. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Takes a 3. No luck. So the Celtics will take it the other way.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game. If he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
The Celtics have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11. That one is no good.
You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, and that's really important. They've got to continue to attack.
Now, here is Irving, averaging 16 points a game. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Irving. Irving's got 5 assists in the game.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Rondo against Irving. Outside Rondo. It's Bradley on the wing. Passes it to Gilbert. Boston again missing.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
And Fry kicks to LeBron. Now, here's Fry. He's guarded closely. Can't get it to go.
He still couldn't finish, even though it looked like he had a lane to the rim, but too often that's the story for him.
Morris passes to Rondo. 1:10 left for the first half. Bradley kicks to Morris. No good on the 3. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Now here's Waiters. He's got 5. Irving dishes to Fry. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. James kicks to Irving. Shot's good from Love. Love's got his second bucket.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Offensive rebound. And Fry slams it in.
Well, he won that battle, and in general, they're winning most of the battles tonight.
Well, those are some very easy points if you can get them.
Well, and like Clark said, they have been getting them, not necessarily all on putback dunks, but a lot of second chance opportunities.
Back to Rondo. Here's Morris. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Morris has got his second basket of the night. And Waiters has it in the corner. A three-pointer is right on target. Here's Rondo. Shot misses.
Kevin would look.
Okay, guys, solid play so far.
Excited affairs so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Well, when he gets to the rim, I mean, you know he's going to score. That's just the way it is, and he's been getting there a lot so far today.
And Steve, he's been operating at extremely close range. The D has to do a much better job of protecting the basket the rest of the way.
Speedy backcourt of Rondo and Bradley. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Green, and it's Gilbert in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Hey guys, black hole in their last game against the Rockets got the job done. He finished with 28 points and really controlled the glass, pulling down over 20 rebounds. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that Clark was something special.
Kevin, it really was. I mean, they threw everything but the kitchen sink at him, and nothing slowed him down.
But let's just say he was really good.
Now here's Rondo. They set the pick to the paint. Gilbert passes to Rondo. 6 to shoot. 14 feet away. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
Yep, they have not let their guard down one bit in the paint.
In the corner, Bradley with it. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got his third assist on the night.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screen picks, just to get you some open looks like that one.
The Cavaliers leading by 13. Love with the screen for James. Irving kicks to James. There's the dish to Waiters. Here's the 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. They set the pick. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Green's got 9.
Well, he wasn't fazed at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Now, here's Fry. 9 points in the game so far. Their turnaround jumper, and James gets it to go on the assist by Fry.
That kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Green, he's checked in for the Celtics. Young comes in for Draymond Green. Backing up the points down low, well, that's exactly what these guys have done this season. Check out the top-scoring big men in the NBA. You look at Fry, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
That is major productivity in the paint, guys. They would love to get more and more of that from him going forward, because a scoring big man like that, not easy to find.
Yeah, you know what? And it's those moves he'll bust on you that make him the force that he is. You know, the step back, the back down, the up and under stuff, whatever it might be. He can take you to school in a lot of different ways.
Here's Rondo, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And it's Bradley off the drive, and the basket by Olynyk.
Gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. James outside. It's Fry atop the key. Irving gets a screen from Fry. Shot clock at 6. And again, Kyrie Irving. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Everything's going right now. 4 for 5 shooting, 80%. They got their offense clicking.
The feed to Young. Outside Rondo. Back to Young. Pass to Rondo. Kicks it to Green. It's hauled in by Fry. Fry's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Take a look at what Waiters has been doing. He's got 8 points. He's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Boston. Smart comes in for Rajon Rondo. Cleveland also making some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Love. Aminu comes in for James. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities. That is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
Here's Fry. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in. Fry's got 11 points.
Yeah, not just an everyday finish. You can put a little pizzazz on that one, guys.
Smart kicks to Thornton. Pass to Smart. Olynyk sets a screen for Smart. Dishes it to Olynyk. Baseline try, and he connects with the jumper. 10 points for him.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
Aminu with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Here's Thompson. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night. Celtics trailed by 18. Smart dishes to Thornton. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. And so it's Cleveland with it. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Well, they own the boards in both ends of the floor in that game. I thought that was what won it for them more than anything else.
Well, that was the one area they knew they could exploit in the matchup. And boy, did they ever exploit it.
Now, here's Fry. 11 points in the game.
Man, an even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I know you know about how the basket can seem like it's 10 feet wide when you're in the zone. That's where they are right now. Just absolute domination in this one for Olynyk. He's got 10 points. He's got 2 baskets from out in 3-point land.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those, so look for them to run some screens for him, try to pop him open.
Harris is checked in for Cleveland. The Cavaliers leading by 17. Dellavedova kicks the Fry. And the pass to Dellavedova. 3-pointer. That's good. Dellavedova's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Nice shot by Smart.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Dellavedova, the pass to Fry. Harris against Thornton. Harris dishes to Fry. The rebound by Young.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Smart kicks to Young. Feeds it to Smart. Young left side. There's the pick. Just his first attempt, and that one's good. Young's got his first points in this one. The Cavaliers leading by 16. Dellavedova kicks the Fry. He dishes it to Dellavedova. That 3 off the mark.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
Got a piece of it. 34 seconds left here in the third quarter. Back to Young. Young, right side. Offensive rebound. Young, right side. And Thornton kicks to Smart. Outside, Green. Olynyk sets a screen for Green. Off target from outside. Here's Fry. No good. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Well, this is what you talk about when you have the offensive play coming together based on tremendous passing. It's the rhythm and flow that occurs in a beautiful game.
The Cavaliers leading by 16. A moment now to reset the lineups. Back to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Cleveland. Fry in at center. The two stars, LeBron and Love. At the 3 and the 4. Kyrie Irving is out there with Matthew Dell with it over. Irving can't hit. The Celtics shooting 41% for the game. Bradley, no one around him. It's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
That kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. They have to get a hand in his face.
Irving drives in. Back to Love. High inside. Working on Green. Another shot. And, here, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. Waiters, he's checked in for Matthew Delabit over. Rondo passes to Bradley. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Rondo against Irving. Lets it go from 14. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Really good work defensively. This coach has to be happy with his team.
Yeah, forcing that miss right there, great effort. You know, down there in the low post is where you really want to create a lot of your offense.
Now here's Rondo. He kicks to Bradley from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Love against Green. Shoots from 14. Here's Fry, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Now here's Bradley. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Waiters dishes to Love. Fry with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo, and Fry kicks to Love. And on the way from Irving for 3. That's in there. Love with the assist. Love's got his 3rd assist on the night. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Here's James, and there's another one for the Cavaliers. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers?
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And Green slams it in. None of the defenders wanted anything Clark to do with him on that jam.
And I do not blame him at all, partner. He was coming in with a bunch of steam and was ready to posterize whoever decided to get in his way.
All right, I understand, fellas, but come on. You've got to challenge him a little bit at least.
Boston's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Outside Bradley. Irving against Rondo. The drive by Green. Bradley, no one around him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Been a rough shooting night for him, but I don't mind that shot. He had a good look at it.
Waiters passes to Love. Fry, good. Fry's got 4 points this quarter.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
Good D from Love.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Waiters dishes to Irving. Fry with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. Here's Love. Here's Fry. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
In a big game for Blackhole, he's got 19 rebounds, and he's also got 1 block to add to the mix today.
Yeah, it's just a small part of what's been a solid overall contribution by him defensively.
Kevin, it's disheartening to see them keep missing opportunities to extend the lead at the line. I mean, when you have a chance to put a team away from the line, you want to take advantage of that. You don't want to give them a chance to come back on it.
And now the Cavaliers. Straight, and it's slammed in by Verejao.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof.
Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
Here's Morris. Boston again missing. And here are the Cavaliers. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. And Fry kicks to Aminu. No good on the 3. Boston's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Morris. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Passes it to Fry. Over to the wing. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Drills it from outside.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness. Good job there, Kevin, getting himself a little space on the inside.
He feeds it to Fry. Picked by Verejao. Back to Harris, to the inside. Cleveland moving the ball around. Cleveland gets it back. And Fry kicks to Aminu. Now the dish to Fry. Second chance shot. Puts up the baby hook. And the Celtics shooting just 30% from the field here in the 4th.
And guys, with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who's watched it. I mean, just a total mismatch in a true show of strength for Cleveland.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players. Everything was spot on.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. He wins on the year now.
Well, what a great way for them to have kicked off this season series. These two teams play twice more, and no question who's going to have the advantage in those games after what happened here tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though, Steve. I mean, the team coming out on the losing end of a game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in games 2 and 3.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game all around it was for LeBron. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do anything really to stop him.
Morris passes to Rondo. Misses the 3. Cleveland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Picked by Verejao. Here's Fry, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Free throw, good from Fry. So both teams changing it up here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Boston's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Morris. Again, the Celtics good for 2. Harris kicks to Fry.
Oh, look out, man.
Rim is shaken. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
A serious game-clinching run. They've taken off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a surge at the right time.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, the outcome of this one never really